Hey everyone, Greg from CarID.com and welcome back to the shop. And in today's video, I'm reviewing a set of serious rock sliders for all two-door and four-door JK Wranglers. They're built and designed by the team at Westin Automotive, and these are their Snyper triple tube rock rails. Now before we dive right into the specifics of these Westin triple tube sliders, let's talk about why you would even want a set on your Jeep in the first place. Now, if you're the type of Jeep owner that likes to use it to its full potential, you take it off-road. And sometimes you get yourself into situations that you didn't really plan on. And before you know it, that beautiful JK rocker gets crunched on a boulder and you're forced to climb out of your window just to get out because now your door won't even open. Now, the moral of the story is that your now incredibly expensive body shop bill could have been avoided if you only had a set of these bolted up. Now, don't get me wrong, your traditional rock slider is great and effective, but it's simply designed just to protect your rockers, and that's it. Westin, however, took it to the next level with their triple tube design. Westin builds this slider using durable 2-inch 120 wall tubing for the two top bars, as well as the third on the bottom of the slider. And each one is welded together, creating an incredibly solid package that's ready to take a beating. But because Westin uses a triple tube design, this slider has something that most don't, an actual stepping platform. To make this platform just as tough as the rest of it, Westin uses 16-gauge steel plate that's coated in a textured grip to ensure that you don't slip off when your boots are covered in mud. Now, having a step platform is certainly a bonus, but the main concern is if it's going to protect your Jeep. Well, that's what the third tube is for. Now, this lowered tube at the bottom of the slider is what's going to take all the beating against rocks, stumps, and whatever else you may encounter. And to make sure that it doesn't bend or break, Westin also incorporated an additional support plate in between the lower and the upper tube, and they even added a sick-looking Snyper logo in the center. So with all the details of this slider covered, let's move on to the installation. Now, I do want to point out that regardless of how well built any slider is, if it's not secured in the proper locations on your Jeep, it won't do you any good. Now, the good news is not only does this Snyper model secure right to the factory body mounts off the frame to keep it strong and secure, but it's also a full bolt-on application, so there was no drilling or cutting required, and it even uses the factory hardware. Well everyone, that's my review on Westin's triple tube Snyper rock rails. So if you're searching for a well-built, tough as nails rock slider to keep your Jeep in one piece, head over to CarID.com now to check out these Westin sliders and the ton of other great Jeep products that Westin has to offer. And as always, I'm Greg from CarID.com, and I will see you guys next time.